Hello. Oh, and there's a double in chat. Interrupting my hello with a wild double spawn. What? I assume I probably don't have that one. I need to add poker check to my board. I don't. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use an ultra ball. But RJ Radio, thank you for being here from the start. As usual, I do just run the ads at the beginning, but I start to get ready anyway. I'm a little bit late because we were eating dinner a little bit late. Unfortunately, I am hoping to go for 3 hours, but we'll have to see. I have had a very exhausting week at work. As I've mentioned a few times now, the 1st of July is like D-Day in the company, and because obviously insurance, you have to kind of sort the basically you have to deliver terms to the client early, obviously, so they got time to consider. So we've literally been stressing all week trying to get the reports out. Most policies or most clients have like 5 different policies due, so it's been a hell of a week. I'm all right at the moment, but I have a feeling I'm gonna crash. I have been crashing all week. So we're gonna see how things go. It is a very chill game. I have been chilling with this game all week, but yesterday I was so shattered about 9 PM that I did have to end up going and watching like something just for an hour because I couldn't I just couldn't go anymore. And Oscar for redeeming third. You actually came in third almost. Well, technically you came in 4th, but Anchel didn't redeem. But hello Oscar and hello everyone. I hope you are all doing well. I hope everyone's doing wonderfully. Oh, thank you for the lurk, RJ. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well, and I hope everyone's doing well. I really do, and that the weather's doing, you know, decently. The office is freezing. I'm literally there in a sweatshirt all day, and then I can finally get into my t-shirt when I leave the building. I feel like it should be the other way round, but you know, who am I to judge? I don't know. The entire office was like, oh, it's so warm, and there's me like, it's freezing. I don't know what you guys are on about. Anyway, I've changed the bits thing and added it with the channel points. Yeah, I noticed that too. So you can actually kind of see the bits that you have available, right? I haven't, has anyone actually used those message effects? Is it Gigantify or Gigantify an emote and on-screen... What's that on-screen celebration? It cuts off on my OBS. I haven't used them anywhere yet. Has anyone used them? I'm a bit broke. Me too. I added a bunch like a few months ago, but I don't have any at the moment. So yeah. Also, Oscar, are you still streaming tomorrow? I assume it'll be a day stream, in which case I can't hang out because I'm in the office slaving away on these dang reports. To be fair, I only have 1 report left, so... You know, out of 10, I have 10 renewals due on the 1st of July and about 4 to 5 policies each. I have like 45 policies due. Fortunately, I only have 1 left to sort, so I should be good. Last year was a lot more stressful, but that still doesn't make it fun. I'll see when I wake up because RLCS starts at 2 PM, so I'll only stream till then at most. You are such a dedicated fan. I was actually watching, well, I wasn't really watching. The guys came in at, well, some of my colleagues came in to the breakout room at 2, just before 2 o'clock, and they put the football on. Which, you know, to each their own. I guess as long as you have fun, right? That's the main thing. Yeah, so the reason I wanted to play this, I think I'm halfway through Fall at the moment, so I kind of just want to show, you know, everything that's kind of gone on since. I can't remember what you guys saw. I think we might have just gotten our first animals at the end of last stream. I don't know, maybe I should have tried to find the VOD to see where we were at, but I have quite a few new animals, so I wanted to show off that, kind of show off more of the dungeon diving, etc, etc. Well, I will likely... Hey, Abby! I think you should have enough points to redeem some things. I don't know if there's anything that you want, but... I will likely play games while watching it, but I can't really stream while watching the tournament. No, that's fair. Any idea where my Xbox headset is? I assume somewhere in the living room. On the size of a toe. Like, half the people at my work went home early to go watch the England game. Wait, can you just, like, dip out? Or was that, like, pre-arranged holiday? Because if they just kind of left, that's crazy. Yeah, I need to have a look once I'm on PC. It's all... I don't know if you know, kind of off the top of your... Have you checked the giveaway list since I added the 90 new games? It was a bit stupid. I think I kept tabs on about half, but not the other half. Because I thought I kept tabs on all of them, right? But then the number increased, the numbers on the left-hand side increased by 90 rather than like 45. So I was like, I don't know where the rest of them, like what the rest of them are. So I think rather than just saying half of them, I'll keep tabs on them better in the future, I think. I might actually add another tab and work from there. Yeah, so I can actually, like, you know, I've got, that was, yeah, I didn't do that very well. But rather than using stamina to water now, well, it does use some stamina, but like I can water things, and I think that's also new. So you got like magic skills and everything. You got like a bunch of things you can craft with as well. So like most of the money I've made is from gems. So we'll probably, oh yeah, and you can make habitats. So your little bugs can give you things, which is really cool. I hid it somewhere secret. They just told me they just told the manager and left, just won't get paid for. I mean, that's fair. I guess your job can afford it. If we did that, well, we can't do that because then the rest of the team is pretty screwed over. But to be fair, my team is mostly females anyway, so none of us really watch it. Also, yes, look at how fluffy these cows look. They look like Highland cows, and I absolutely love them. The sheep are, I'm not too fussed on the design, but the cows are adorable. You can't find it? I feel like I saw it. Is it nowhere on the, like the table or anything? Can I gamble or is it turn? I did turn it off, because I figured it made more sense if you just kind of hang out for it. And if I did turn it on, I'd have to turn it quite low because I can't just lose all my games like that. I'm sorry. I know we had a lot of fun with it in the past. It's massive. Where was it? But congrats on finding it. Hey, snack time. How are you doing? How is everyone doing? Gambler's back? No, I turned it off. I can turn it back on, but I'd have to have the rate quite low, I think. Just because I obviously don't have infinite number of games. So, you know, I have to be a bit mindful of that. Sexist assuming they're females, because, well, no, you do make a valid point, to be fair. Yeah, that's better. Like, not having it on. I can't put it all on red. Look at my cows, they're so cute. I love them so much. The cows are by far my favorite. There we go. Yeah, we've actually got 2 mines now as well. So I cleared the first one and I've gone through the second one. But we're first gonna check out my other animals. Yeah, there is a decent amount of dungeon diving, but you can obviously do a bunch of other stuff as well. This seems more packed than I remember for some reason. But maybe I'm just imagining. Yeah, I'm probably just imagining things. Oh, no, it is different. I have to hold to travel now. So I assume the bar has been added. Interesting, okay. Yes, this is a new realm. So I'm actually in the Fae realm now, which is obviously FaeFarm. So you can access a new area, and that's what all these creatures are. They're basically insects of the Fae realm. No, don't. Gambling is harem. Okay, I'll leave it as is then. Okay, I did need frost beats for our quest, so we can actually go and unlock the next section as well. I'm playing Minecraft with 2 of my Muslim friends, so I might have been throwing pork chops at them. In game, of course, I should clarify. Speaking of, did you see that they, was it Saudi Arabia? That they're struggling with the heat. It's like 50 degrees apparently, which is just insane. like I couldn't imagine. But yeah, something I want to show you guys is the animals of the Fae realm. Are you saying harem because I'm saying it wrong? Which reminds me, right. So I was talking to a colleague of mine earlier, right? And we were talking about how I'm in like German from Germany kind of thing. And I said I was gonna say that I've never been to Berlin. But the thing is, my brain. Oh my god. That's the baby version. So this is the adult version I put in, and these little things come out. That's so cute. Alright, I'm calling it Professor. I guess if Lou pops in, he'll be like, why did you call it Professor? It was an automatic name. But anyway, so I was going to say I've never been to Berlin, but the start of my brain at the start of Berlin was English, and the second half was German, so I go Berlin. And when I saw my colleagues afterwards, they were like, oh, is that not how you say it in German? I was like, no, it's Berlin. And they said, oh, we wouldn't have noticed a difference. Like, I definitely did, but I guess it makes sense that they wouldn't have done, so it was quite funny. Oh yeah, like, over 1,000 people died during Hajj? I probably pronounced that right. Yes, like, the second A is longer. Haram? To be fair, I've only been to Warsaw once. At least I'm not the only one. Because, yeah, my family is all from, like, Hamburg. I've been to the north. I don't think I've ever been very far south. But yeah, look at these little guys. They're so cute. So this is the one I put into the breeding pen. And this little guy came out. And they all give you, like, stuff that you can harvest as well. The Spriggan leaves I think I needed for something, but I can't remember what. So that's a great start. And you did pronounce Hajj right. Nice. At least I'm not completely wrong at pronouncing everything. Right. I am going to put Squanch into the breeding pen. I love these guys. They're so cute. And those guys can hang about outside. Yeah, the great thing about this game, which I think you don't find in too many farming sims, is that the breeding is actually free. So you literally just go and you take them to the breeding pen and they just, I don't know, breed with one of the breeder's animals and that's it. I've also only been to Wonderlands too. Oh, see, I have to go to London. I've been to London quite a few times and I have to go like every so often to renew my German passport at the embassy. So yeah, I've actually been to London quite a few times. I think we've been once for a couple of weekends as well to like watch the theatre or something. Vienna is the capital city I've been to most somehow. That is interesting. Reading is also free when I'm with the Babbo boys. I can see that. Is Manchester not closer or is there not one here? The thing is, like, you got the West End in London, haven't you? Which is, like, the big thing. I think my parents took us once for our birthdays or something like that. Because, like, the West End is, like, this big name, isn't it? Speaking of, did you hear Ian McKellen fell off the stage? He's apparently going to be alright, but I didn't know he did all that, like, stage stuff now, instead of, like, the movies. There's a Polish one here for sure. I'd assume there'd be a German one. Oh, the embassy. Wait, really? I thought only capital cities had embassies. Really? That's so interesting. I've only ever been to London. I mean, if there's one in Manchester, I would much prefer to go to Manchester because I know Manchester better. And of course there's you too, so... Could always see you. Dang it. Yeah, the one issue I do have is that to catch the bugs, you have to throw your... Like, you have to use your net multiple times. For some reason, they just don't like staying in the net the first time. I thought that would... Look at this guy who's rolling around. I would have thought that it would end up improving down the line, but I think it might have done a little bit, but not like a huge amount. He better be okay. Can't have my bad boy Gandalf / Magneto dying. You're gonna be very upset with me if I don't know who Magneto is, aren't you? So I need to grab... So I think we should have the items now. Let me just snippet the requirements. Yeah. I should be able to grab all of that, and then we should be able to progress to this next stage, which I think will open the next chapter. Also, there's a wild polywhirl in chat if anyone wants to grab that. Do I have one? I do not, once again. I do have a netball, though. Dang it, I did Pokeball, netball. There we go. You just added bad in front of boy yourself, but you know what, I agree? Oh. I did not say bad boy. I don't know if it's an embassy. I haven't been since I was 16, 17 or what. But I can get my passport here. Like, you can actually renew it or just buy a new one. So how do you know Ian McKellen but you don't know Magneto? I mean, he sounds like a magnet guy. And he sounds like a villain. That name sounds like a villain. Is he a villain? Renew it, yes. Okay, that's very interesting. Polished sapphire. I need 5. Ooh, do I have 30 chopped vegetable? I don't think I do. Right, I do need frost beet. Just watched England play football. Welcome back, Octo. Watching England play football, always a roller coaster of emotions, huh? At least you got to witness some quality sports for entertainment, right? Insert eye roll here. Anyway, thanks for sharing your pain with us. This is so real, Sadie-chan, thank you. I saw that in Jesus Christ. Wait, what happened? Oh no, did they fail miserably? I thought you would be one of the faves, but you look crusty. Surely Southgate is a managerial genius and doesn't make the best attackers in Europe scared of the goal. Poland didn't look much worse than England, both out in the groups. Oh, England's out completely already? Really? Oh, tomorrow in the office is gonna be sad. Oh no, we're fine. Okay. I was gonna say, if we're already guaranteed out, the office atmosphere when tomorrow's gonna be stressful as all hell is gonna be depressing as hell as well then. Right, where's my jam? Oh, there it is. Actually, you know what? Rather than doing types, I think it might actually be easier to do it alphabetical, so let me try again. Oh, gosh, sapphire. Berry jam. Chopped vegetables. Oh, I do have some. Okay. Yeah, Germany looks really good. Yeah, thank you. Much appreciated. At least Germany looks good, Serb's got that to fall back on. So you're saying you prefer Germany over the octopus army? Bold choice, my friend. Let's see how they fare against our late alien overlords. Let the battle begin. What the hell? First time since World War II. That's a lie. Germany always do. Well, not always. Germany has struggled in the football. Yeah, they're not as good as they used to be, I feel like. But hopefully they'll make a bit of comeback. Ooh, I can't speak. Yeah, we're gonna see how long I can stream for. Because apparently I can't even talk. Frostbeat and Flutterdust. Got plenty of that. And 5 frost beats. And I got plenty of that. Perfect. In that case, we're gonna go unlock that. They beat Scotland 5-1 and scored all 6 goals. No way. That's amazing. Oh, felt sorry for him. Oh. Yeah, because didn't Germany butcher Scotland as well? That was the first game, wasn't it? No, they didn't butcher. Was it 1-0? It was either a massive loss or quite a decent number. I can't remember. All the matches are kind of... Oh no. Oscar's done the ellipsis, that means I'm doing stupid. Who do you think Octo meant? Huh? What do you mean? Huh? Oh, are you talking about Germany? Or I thought you were talking about England, are you not? I'm sorry. Oh, Octo said Germany beats Scotland. Look, when you're streaming, your mind's in like 50 different places, okay? I'm sure you can relate. See, this is what I mean. I'm trying to catch these things and it's just not working. I haven't seen this one before, so I want it, but like now it's flying too high. I can't even reach it. Like, look at that. That's so stupid. Ah, oh, never mind. I've only lost £60 on football bets so far. R.I.P. I am so sorry. Football be letting you down. Oh no. The 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, I can't chop this yet. Someone at my work has lost 350 since the start of the year. Holy cow. Where do you people get all this money from? I'd be poor. Alright, so whatever I bet on just doesn't happen. If I bet on England touching the ball, they wouldn't. That would be quite funny. You can bet on all sorts of things, can't you? Like how much possession one team has over the other and everything. I don't know how bro has the money for that. We don't make that much. Well, I guess people just hope, don't they? Yeah, this is the guy that we're feeding for the next step. Oh, I only needed 3? I thought I needed 5. Cool, well that saved me a little bit of money. There we go. Return to grill. Let me know what you bet for next so I can bet against it. I'm betting 20,000 on Spain, losing 501 to 0. Who is Spain playing? Is that tonight, is it? Is that the next game? A friend, oh my, I might just cry. We got little fireworks! Oh, look at him. You made it back with everything I asked for. I'm so sorry to have made this mess. I didn't know that my bad feelings were affecting others. Thank you again. May I call you a friend? Serpentian, I'm Grell. Pleased to meet you as well. I'm afraid you'll say no, but would you mind coming back tomorrow? It will take me time to get everything ready, and I would be honored if you ate with me. Wonderful. Tomorrow we will eat a meal together. Then I'll be able to help you with the blizzard. I wonder, though, if they'll actually get rid of the blizzard? Because it's like the frozen area. Good football to watch after whatever England called that game. Oh, Spain to Italy. Ooh, and they're both good as well, yeah. Surely you cheer yourself up after that England game by playing some League. Amen, brother, it's Timo time. Timo time. Timo sounds like a name I recognize. Also, I just noticed rather than like saying full, they've actually just got symbols in the top right. I don't know if most farming sims do that. What time is next kickoff? That's at 8 o'clock, right? Right, we don't need that. The one thing that does annoy me a little bit is that I have to go through every time and like read. I mean, I don't have to, but otherwise they're like exclamation marked, which just really frustrates me. So I just like go through and exclamation mark them. You know, talking about, well, I was gonna say about surprising things, but I was just talking about exclamation marks. Anyway, I got an email from one of my colleagues today, and he sent a smiley face, and he never sent smiley faces. And he sent a smiley face when he was helping me on something, so I was like, okay. I mean, I wasn't gonna complain, because I had less work to do in the end, but I was just shocked. Look at this, I can't even, oh, there we go. I hit him once, hit him twice. And now he's bugged again. Oh, oh, oh. There we go. Like, how many times do you have to hit the same one, you know? Seems a little bit excessive sometimes. Italy nearly lost to Albania? But they're normally good, aren't they? Normally. Every team has its off days. I'm sure. I'm sure that's the case everywhere. Yeah, what time is it? Italy looks a bit dodgy. Their defense without Chiellini or Bonucci is a bit dead. Oh, are they out with injuries or something? 5? Didn't mean to send that. Not sure if I believe you, Mr. Oscar. I feel like you meant to send that. Because you definitely like sending random messages. Ooh, okay. Scorched Caverns. I wonder where that is. It's an area we haven't been to yet. Oh, wait. I think I saw something up there. Also, what are you sending 5 to? I knew I'd seen something. A decorative tree. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I haven't really done much with... Whoops. I went down the wrong side. Oh no, this is my house. We're all good. I thought I was further over to the left than I was, but we're all good. I did replant my crops, didn't I? So we're all good. Yeah, so what's gonna happen now is in the morning, we're gonna get a little cutscene. And I think what we'll probably do after that is I might show the caverns and like one of the best ways to make money, really. I just accidentally put my hand on the keyboard. Wait, Oscar, you didn't tell me you were a cat. Did I ever tell you the story about how my cat once sent a message to one of my directors? I went to the toilet and I'd left the I'd left my laptop open on a Teams to my director. This was back at the old company, and I came back and the cat had just sent a bunch of messages. Oh my god. So when I came back I was like, I'm so sorry, that was my cat. That doesn't look good on you. When your cat sends messages to the director, what... To be fair, the cat sending an email would be, I think, a lot more difficult, but... Yeah. He never said anything. Fortunately. I don't know. I think that was a few months before I was made redundant, so I'm sure it was unrelated. You know, when the company says it's costs, I'm just gonna believe them. Yeah, we've got quite a few... So the one thing I do like is when you're building and like rearranging your farm, it does pause. So you can like spend as much time doing it as possible, which I am a huge fan of. I hate it when you have to rush around. Right, I need frost thistle. I don't think I've seen any. But yeah, the one thing I do find difficult is knowing what you've already placed. Like, for example, I didn't have a loom or anything or an artisan table because I thought like I wasn't made aware that I'd unlocked them. So I think there's a few things like that that I don't know how you could improve upon it, but maybe do it so that you can only place like one per building area, if you know what I mean.
Hey, hold on, I'll be right back.
I just can't seem to get the balance right for the sounds. But thank you for the look, Oscar. I appreciate it, and I appreciate you. I arrived the next day, and Grell had laid out a feast. We ate together while Grell told me why they were sad. They thought themselves a beast. Grell showed me the spell that they had used to charm the snowflakes into falling. Ooh, am I charming? With a wave of their hands, the blizzard was no more, and the clouds began parting. Frozen Lake thawed, and the snow receded. Oh, look at the little bird on the side, just above my head. The plants broke through the surface, undefeated. Grell gave me a hug and showed me where to find the frost thistle I needed. Ooh, I do need frost thistle. You have access to the charm spell. So I wonder what this does. I need to check the mailbox, which I normally do anyway. Alright, let's see. Does it say? Say it's infused with. Spell can temporarily stun jumbles and critters. Ooh, interesting. Also, there's a wild Carvana in chat if anyone wants to grab that. I just clearly don't own any Pokemon. Probably because I never actually catch. I throw my Pokeballs and I just miss. Every time. Without fail. Anyway, we are nearing the end. I don't know if that counts as chapter 6 though, because I didn't get the achievement, but sometimes it unlocks the next day, so that might be the case. I have, right? I think I've played this game like 35 hours. I've played the game 36 hours and I have 20 achievements, which is 39%. I'm not even at halfway yet. Which I know Oscar says like a full game with achievements should be over 50 hours, but like I feel like I've been playing the game so long already. Which isn't a bad thing. Like Skyvale, greetings, Azorian. Our lands are in desperate need of a hero like you. I have enclosed some magic beans within this message. Please plant them in a spot with deep soil and water them regularly. Once the beanstalk has grown to full size, climb it so we may meet. I'll be waiting for you. Ah, yes. So I think... Oh, there was an update. So this game's actually released a DLC today. A magical plot north of your home. Do we have a look? I haven't bought the DLC. I haven't even seen like how expensive it is or anything. So that's a new that's a new patch. I assume I assume I'll probably have to come back up here and every day to water it. I know. We'll have to remember to do that. Actually, let's have a quick look, see how much the DLC actually is. I assume it'll probably be like £20. Oh, okay, not too bad. It is more than the other DLC, but £12.79 isn't too bad. The game's actually on sale at the moment as well. Very, very cool. I might... Oh wait, what? It's in my library? Wait. Does that mean people who already owned the game got it for free? Wait, what? Ah, it's included in the deluxe. So if you've got the deluxe edition, I guess you get it for free. Oh my god, that's actually amazing. Is that like a normal thing with deluxe editions? That anything new releases, you don't have to buy new? That's amazing. I was fully expecting to have to buy this. I've got no words. That's actually crazy. Because for those of you who weren't here or don't remember, I was actually gifted a key for this game because I'd on Keymail I had requested to cover it, and I was just expecting the base game, but they gave me the deluxe edition, which is like, I'm still over the moon by that. Like, I've got no words. Wow, you know, my week has been pretty pants because it's been like hella busy, but that's just... There's nothing like a bit of amazing news just to cheer you up. That's actually amazing. Yeah, I wonder if that's a normal thing with deluxe editions. Because I don't think many games that I play actually have like DLCs and stuff, and if they do, then they're not fully released. I do have a lot of early access games thinking about it. I know there's a lot of people who aren't like huge fans of early access, which I get. I've got 2 that I bought previously that actually, you know, the development stopped for them. But oh wait. How do I change the spell again? Am I not? Oh, is it because I probably don't have anything to harvest, which is probably why it's not doing it. Never mind then. Let's pet the guys who are out. Hello, Kappa. How are you doing? You know, it made me laugh because you always seem to send your songs in the server. I just want to say, while I've got you, you always seem to send your songs in the server when I can't listen to them. So if you ever see me going through the entire server apart from music, it's not because I'm ignoring the songs. It's because I'm in the office or somewhere where I can't like listen out for it. So I just leave it unread so I can listen to it when I can. I just feel bad every time because like when I popped on at lunchtime earlier, there's like 6 chats with unread messages. I was like responding to all 5 of them, and then I had to leave the music one. So it's not that I don't want to listen to it. It's just I might not be able to listen because I tend to eat in the you know, breakout room where there's other people. And the thing that I hate about my phones, and I think it's a standard now, is they have no like, you know, like earphone jack. And I don't have the wireless ones. I don't know how they like work or anything. Because for my music, I tend to listen to things on an iPod. And I have done for since like forever. Way back since I was in college, which is almost a decade ago now. So I actually got an iPod because I had to walk from my village to the next village over, which was about a 30-minute walk, and I didn't want to do it in silence, so I bought myself an iPod to listen to music. Man, that feels like so long ago now. You forgot to watch the Denmark versus England. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, it started I think while we were still at work. Octo was just in here and I can't remember what he said the final score was. Yeah, oh no. I think England won. Did they? Oh, it was 1-1. Ah, from what you've read. Okay. Because with the like the opening matches, you don't need to win, do you? It's more like the semi-finals and stuff where you need to win. If I remember right. Like for now, it's just accruing points, right? So if you get the points, then you can move forward, and I think 2 can move forward. The sun, it's here. Happy Raz is happy. Raz, I don't know if you saw my message that I sent on Friday, but just having you in the same chat as me, even if we weren't like proper chatting, just seeing like your name pop up every now and then, it made me so happy. Like, you know, even though I couldn't stream because I was working and I was just kind of chilling because I couldn't watch a proper stream because work at the moment is absolutely chaos. Just like seeing your name pop up, it just made me happy every time. It was great. I agree, and yeah, it's sunny here. Like you can see. It's very. I hate it. In my office, they have the aircon on, so like I'm freezing. I've literally been in a sweatshirt all day. I've only just now, when I've gotten home, been able to wear my t-shirt because it's warm. In the office, they have the aircon on and it's freezing cold. But yeah, it's great. Hopefully weather will get a little bit better now. Well, look who's back with their sunshine vibes. Welcome back, Graz. The sun's got nothing on your happiness levels, that's for sure. Keep shining bright in the chat. I don't know how you do it, Raz, but SadieTron seems to love you. With everyone else, SadieTron is like super sassy. Alright, I think you need to go to the other farm, and then I'll probably show you guys... Okay, what was my other quest? I think I just wait for now? Oh no, I need to harvest frost thistle. Okay, we'll go to sort out the other farm real quick, and then we'll come back for that. Apparently I need frost thistle for something. Oh, try saying that 5 times fast. Frost thistle. God, that's a hard one to like say 5 times fast. I was working too and just looking over, putting in a random word, and then getting it stolen by Sadie. Hey, it worked both ways. It was good fun though, it was. I think I stole the word from... No, you stole the word from me first, and then I stole your word. It was a lot of fun. I didn't realize it would be, like, that anyone would... that I would recognize would be hanging out. I think it's harder when it's like a generic name, like, you know, you've got names then followed by numbers, but like, your name is so unique it couldn't be anyone else. I love your name. I love it when like people have really like awesome names. Like I feel like, I don't know, I remember popping into a streamer's once, and he was like, "Oh yeah, you probably stream, right?" And I was like, "Wait, why? Why do you think that?" And apparently it's because SadieSays sounds like Sadie like plays. To be honest, I don't know why I went with SadieSays. I just like alliteration. And I guess as a streamer you do say things, don't you? So I think that's the entire reason I went with that, but who knows? What can I say? Sadie-chan has good taste. Aw, Sadie-chan is a lot of fun. Tom2348. Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah, I kind of get that. I get more Simon Says but sure. Yeah, I don't know. I did find it interesting. I know, I guess it is a stream rename. Like, someone who wouldn't stream might not add Says to their name. But no, Simon Says, yeah. Like, you don't necessarily need to be streaming for it. I don't know. Interesting. I just never had anyone say to me before, like, oh yeah, you've got like a very streamer sounding name. Like, what does that mean? Like, there's some people where I would think maybe they stream, and other people like, I think it's so hard to judge. Like, based on a name. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Who knows? I may never know. Yeah. I'm just looking forward to like having this week be over. The thing is, like, because 1st of July is so busy, but this is like busier than the actual week where the 1st of July is due, because this is when we have to get all the reports out. Like, it's busy the last day before 1st of July, which is next Friday, which is the 28th of June, but it's not as bad because we don't have to invoice or anything, we just have to accept policies and stuff. See, I only have one issue with the name I have there. Ooh, what issue do you have? I love your name, I think it's great. Some people struggle with pronunciation, they just end up pronouncing it as Razastrophe, and it just makes things awkward for— I can see that. I think I pronounced it right from the start, didn't I? Or did you have to explain it to me? I can't remember. I like to think I'm normally quite good with names, but I have mispronounced some horribly. I'm sure. Yeah, I think you got it right. Nice, because I remember Feistel as well was saying that I pronounced his name right from the get-go when most people can't pronounce it at all. So that was pretty cool. But to be fair, Feistel is quite a German-sounding name. I just pretty much made it a German, I think. Like, I pronounced it in a German way. So was I not able to collect this frost thistle before? I can't remember. Ooh, that looks interesting. A blaze bug, it can make cinders. So I assume there's probably new animals about then. Ooh. It's about 50-50 who get it, slight catastrophe. Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. But the thing is as well, with the way you said it, like, you said it like the double S. Like, your name doesn't have a double S. I think that's interesting how it works. Because, like, if you have... Let me think, see if I can think of an example. So if you take, like, very... Oh no, that doesn't work. Basically, when you've got, like, one consonant in some words, it makes it, like, a softer sound, whereas if you've got, like, two of the same consonant, it makes, like a harder sound. Yeah, it's like Razastrophe. Honestly, like... I understand, I guess. I guess you do sometimes have to pick the name apart, but you also don't want to sit there too long, like, analysing the name. You just say, oh, welcome, and then you're like, Razastrophe? So I can kind of see where they're coming from, but I also think I just work better at a glance, like, trying to take it all in at once. I just go Raz is fine. It's nice when you've got a name that works well with a nickname. Like, I know, well, I don't know if you've seen on Discord, and for the longest time my, like, online alias wasn't actually Sadie, it was Serpentien, and everyone always goes through the pain of typing the whole thing, and I'm like, Just Serp. Just Serp is fine. Some people would like pop in and automatically go that because they could see others calling me it, but others like literally typed out the whole thing. And I think some just like assume that the nickname works and others just, yeah, just just try the whole name every time. It's quite funny. Right, that's all unfrozen. Hang on, I'm going for my quest. Return to free. Ah, that's right. I needed frost thistle for one of the ladies in town. Yeah, another quest is like getting married, but honestly, I don't care much for any of the like bachelors and bachelorettes. So that kind of sucks a little bit. I hate it when that happens. Ooh, there's a wild Anorith in chat if anyone wants to grab a fossil Pokemon. Which, once again, I do not have. I got a... I don't... Anorith is a bug-type Pokemon, right? So hopefully a netball will work. Yeah, I saw that. I did wonder. I think I'd write the whole name for that one, or just Serpent. Serpent works too. Yeah, because on Discord, like... Because over the years so many people have known me as Serp, I wouldn't feel right changing it to Sadie because, like, Serp is my identity. And that's also why... when someone types Serp. Well, oh, there we go. Oh, I'm over the Capamon will actually let people know that it's my Discord nickname because so many people came from Discord and have known me through Discord, and I have friends through Discord. It just so many people call me Serp, and it just wouldn't feel right changing it. So I've like got both of my names in the server. If I join like a fellow streamer's Discord, I'll rename myself if I can to Sadie, since that's how they know me, but for the most part on Discord I just leave it as it is. Oh, I never realized I could oops. I was supposed to do this. Wow, how did I never notice this? Oh, then again, it doesn't lead anywhere. Regarding like getting married, this guy is probably the one I'd be most likely to go for no particular reason. I just don't like the other two guys. But there's an achievement for it, so I gotta go there. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I have something similar, but in real life. Oh, really? Interesting. I can't remember what I said. Dang it. I'm so tired. As a Belgian, my name is near unpronounceable here in the UK apparently, so I usually give up and go call me Raz, it's fine. So I have in real life people who literally just know me as Raz and never met me online. Ah, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I've met like a few online friends, and every time I really struggle to call them by their real name. It's weird how that works, isn't it? But I assume then that your in real life name doesn't sound like Raz at all. So like say your name's John, you just say, oh, John's too hard to pronounce, call me Raz. I like that. That's interesting. Yeah, because my real life name isn't Sadie. Sadie is actually from, well, when I went to go into streaming, I was like, oh, I've given my name away a few times on stream. I try not to broadcast it too much, but I was like, you know, I just figured if I do a name that isn't quite my own, so I went with Sadie, and Sadie was my dead dog's name. So it's kind of like she's still with me. She's very special to me. Oh yeah, it's not even close. And one time my colleagues heard someone call me Raz, and they were like, Raz, what? There was, I used to have a best friend in school, and she was from Latvia. Her name was Elisa, but in England, it's obviously pronounced as Eliza, and she just got so ticked off when anyone called her Eliza, which I can get. Like, it must be so frustrating if you've got a name that's written the same but pronounced differently. It must be frustrating. That's so adorable. Alright, let's redeem the quest. Dang it, I tried to remember what was adorable now. I think maybe I talk too much. So by the time like you guys respond, I was so much better at this. Maybe it's because I'm tired. Oh, the Sadie story. Yeah. Yeah, no, she was very special to me. And I distinctly remember this one time I was really upset and I was hiding behind the washing. Like, you know when you got like these air dryers and you hang up the washing, and I was hiding behind that because I just didn't want anyone to find me. And then my dog, bless her, she finds me. She digs her face through the washing, stares at me with these big eyes, and her little butt's just hanging out the other side where my parents can see it, wagging her tail, and they find me. Like, I think that's one of my fondest memories of her. It was, you know, I was annoyed at the time because I just wanted to be by myself, but you know, she clearly loved me. I know. Dogs are so amazing, they really are. One of my colleagues goes, "My name is Iris." That's Iris, not Iris, and she'll make a very angry face with it. Yeah, see, that's another one. I've never heard Iris before. Iris. I wouldn't even know where to begin with the country of origin for that one. Iris? Not German. Oh, she's Spanish, so it's the Spanish version. Ah. See, I find that so interesting because, like, you got the name Matthew, which in English is Matthew, and then in French is Mathieu, in German is Matthias. Like, that's a name that actually changes based on the language that, like, that the person is and has come from, like the country. But then you've got other names which are just written the same, no matter what. My work is super multicultural. My workplace now is as well, now that I've moved away from my hometown, because my hometown was very monocultural. Like, I still, like, the number of non-white people that I had in my years through school, I could probably count on two hands. And I remember very, very well still. I must have been no older than 10. I remember going to London or somewhere for the first time, and there was. I couldn't tell you what language she was speaking. For some reason, my mind remembers it as being like Arabic. So I don't know. I must have some sort of link with that. But there was this guy standing next to us at the traffic lights, and he was on his phone, and he was talking in a language, and I couldn't understand him. And me growing up bilingual, English and German, understanding like two different languages, knowing they're different languages, and then turning to look at this guy and being like, "Wow, is this what people feel like when I speak German in England?" I couldn't understand him. I was like, this is so weird to me. Like, not being able to understand a language. Oh yeah, we call them Matthias or Mateis. Ah, yeah, that rings a bell. That's amazing. I know, it's just the fact that that memory specifically like sticks in my head. It just, you know, it's the most random things. But again, I think it really shows that the way you grow up shows, or the way that you're raised really shows how you interact with your environment. Because my the way I was just thinking was like wonder at not being able to understand the language, whereas other people would get annoyed, like especially in this day and age. I've never seen it myself, but you see all these videos of, oh, you're in England, you should speak English, blah de blah de blah. Whereas me as a kid, I was just like, wow, that's so cool. You know, as a kid, you feel like all powerful. And me knowing two languages was like, wow, like to not understand something is just insane. I think that's one of the reasons I love languages so much as well. Anyway, let's continue. Wait, is she not? I was gonna say, I'm sure I've got the frost thistle in my inventory, but for some reason she didn't want me to give them to her straight away. Yeah, I've had that happen once, but it was in Newcastle, so I just told him to learn proper English. I admittedly left the bus the next stop. Oh no! Alright. Right, that's... Okay. So the next time we go to sleep should be the next chapter completed now, which is awesome. A terrific conclusion. Is that a new quest, or is that just... I think we probably have to wait till the next one. Windows. Alright. Now, I was gonna say, now I can show you guys how I normally go through my days to collect like money and go through the mines and stuff. And it's okay, we'll do that tomorrow. Yeah, one of these days I think generally lasts like 20 minutes. And you can make the days twice as long as well. But yeah, you know, I was always hoping that when we have like guests over and I'm speaking to them in German, that someone would say, oh, you should learn to speak English. And then I would turn around and talk to them in like probably better English, because apparently people say I sound posh. That I would then arguably talk them in English better than they would be able to talk themselves. But it's never happened. It's probably a dream that will go unfulfilled for forever. But who knows, maybe one day. That'd be hilarious. I know, that's what I'm hoping for, because people say I sound English when I speak English and I sound German when I speak German. So the fact that I would sound fluent German and all they would hear is like a language being spoken in a language that, you know, you definitely don't sound English, so I wouldn't have like an English accent speaking German, but then I wouldn't have a German accent speaking English. Like, that's just like a dream of mine. One day, hopefully one day. But yeah, as usual, we are going to be running a quick ad break shortly. If anyone like Oscar wants to be here for words on stream, then now is the time to grab your break so you're here for the words. Otherwise, if you want to hold fire, we will have a quick break so that you guys can also pop to the toilet and whatnot while I do. I had a similar experience but different. I got blessed with the sass. Ooh, you gotta tell me that story. That sounds fun. With the sass. Oh, actually I don't. Get rid of that one. I've got too many berries. Way too many berries. See, my storage is huge. Like, look at all this stuff I've got here. I'm such a hoarder, but there's no limit, which makes it hard to, like, you know, collect any less. I had two Dutch speakers somewhere talking bad about others. I had the most fun going up to them after half an hour and asked them if they knew what time it was in Dutch. Oh, see, that's another thing I would absolutely love to experience. I've heard stories, but I've never gone through that myself. Hoarders unite. Hoarding is just like how I exist, you know? I mean, look at all this stuff. I think it's always a case of what if you get asked for that, for a quest, you know? I keep like a stack of, depending on how hard they are to get, or how easy it is to get them, I will have like so and so many of them. Also, there is the ad break, so as usual, I will see you guys in a few minutes. Thank you for bearing with as usual, and I'll see you then. See you in a minute, even. I want to know what bad word you saw now. I was sat here and I was trying to figure it out and I couldn't. Ooh, nice one, bonsai. Ooh, bison's a good one too. Dang, I got the first word, but I'm the only one of us who got a 4-letter word. Ooh, snob is a good one as well. Throwing things away is such a waste. I completely agree. Which is funny because if you sold the things, then at least you'd make money. Oh, dang, you beat me to it, Kappa. In the previous one, oh, it was a male chicken. Oh no. Alright. Also, sorry I stole your Smurgle. Nabs. Wow, that's a good one as well. I never would have thought of... Or bios. Gosh, how are you guys doing this? I assume that... Yeah, I was gonna say... I know Bane, B-A-N-E is a word, but I would assume that one isn't. At least we passed to the next level. I also realised while I was away that you just hear the chopping sound from the chopping board in the game, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna put the sound on, because that's gonna get very annoying otherwise. Yeah, that's why the music turned on like halfway through. But there we go. We made it to the next level, but we will continue that in an hour. I love having those little breaks every hour though, because like I said, it really makes you get up and like walk around and stuff, which is very helpful. I remember back when I streamed 2 to 3 years ago, I would just be sat around for like hours on end, which, you know, it's fun, but you do start to feel on your body, so getting up and having like a little walk around is really helpful. It really is. So, you know, don't be like Oscar. Well, actually, I guess Oscar does get up to go to the toilet before words on stream, but you can also just walk around and have a stretch. There we go. We got the 6th chapter. You know, having a stretch just reminds me. It was quite funny because earlier today, 2 of my colleagues were on the phone with an external insurer, and the the one lady was to share her screen, and one of my colleagues, so we could hear her because they were like sat next to us, one of my colleagues said, "Have you got it up?" I just started giggling, and the other lady like sat across from me, my other colleague who wasn't on the phone, was like, "Hey, behave!" And I was like, you had the exact same thought as me, which is why you're also knowing what I'm talking about, because you clearly know that I'm giggling for that reason. Sadie, behave. Well, you know what I said to her? I said, you gotta find joy in the small things of life, otherwise you'll end up very, very sad. It's funny though, because they didn't realise, but if I would have been on the call, I would have just been sat there giggling. Ah, phrasing. Phrasing is a wonderful thing. Oh, anyway, disaster has struck. Come see me immediately. Orlick the ice cellar. Hello, Seb. I know we haven't spent a lot of time hanging out, but I was wondering if maybe you would like to join me for a walk by the river. If you don't want to, it's totally cool, I get it, but if maybe you would like to, then come find me. So this guy, Jack, is actually the one I was literally just saying I probably would marry him over the other 2, so maybe we'll have a look-see. That'll be my first date in the game. I guess we could have a look-see what that's about as well. I assume maybe I just go see him? Down by the docks. Okay, it's probably a bit too early to go up to him at 6 AM and be like, yo, wanna go on a date? So maybe we'll leave that for a little bit. Jack seems nice. Yeah, I mean, he's always hanging around. What does he do? I tend to find him in the creepy woods. So, you know, take from that what you will. Oh, Raz, you never fail to amaze me with your impeccable judgment of character. Maybe Jack is secretly plotting world domination with his charming smile. Who knows? Keep spreading those good vibes. Couldn't have said it better myself. How kind of you, Sadie Tron. Thank you for your kind words as always. Sadie Tron loves you. It really does. Alright, there is, I think, how many? 28, right? 28 days in a month? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can't plant any more red cabbages, so I'm gonna have to plant some more beets and garlic. I might be able to get another 2 harvests out of those. That's a hard one to say. Aww. Sadie-chan has a clear favourite. Everyone try not to be too upset. Also, hold on, wait, since when am I diamonded? I don't know. I did go through maybe a few streams back, maybe after the last stream you hung out, because I'm trying to diamond everyone who hung out a few years ago and still hangs out now, because I don't have the words to explain like how much I appreciate that someone who hung out back then still hangs out now, like has stuck around basically for like 2 to 3 years. And yeah, I've got a few VIP slots spare, so I thought, you know, I forget to do it sometimes, but sometimes I remember and then I'm like, oh, okay, who's still hanging out, who hung out back then? And you're one of them. Oh, you'll make me tear up? No! No, honestly, it means so much to me, like I said, because I did have that hiatus for 2 to 3 years, and not everyone has stuck around, which I completely understand, but those that have, it just means so much to me. I try to be not upset that Sadie John has a favourite. You are clearly the favourite. I don't know how you've bribed him, her, it. Thank you for the hydrate. Does this make us a shiny? Wait, what?
DJ Capper sent, hey everyone, guess who it is? Yep, it is I, the Orange Man. My presence alone makes this stream amazing, absolutely incredible. Anyway, I got a play date with my secret bros, Obama and Biden. Heck, yeah, we just pretend to hate each other. Orange Man out.
The Orange Man. Honestly, if they ever make a superhero called Orange Man, I think all we would ever think about is Trump. But Kappa, thank you for the bits. You are concerningly good at summarizing or voicing Trump. Is there a reason I should be concerned? God, imagine that. Imagine if, like, you find out that an actual president was hanging out in your chat. That'd be so funny. What would you even say? But yes, I am drinking. I've got my huge, giant bottle. I have got my giant bottle. Honestly, as much as I like the giant bottle, I don't know if maybe for streams I should get my glass back, because I feel like it takes me twice as long to drink, because obviously you've got the straw and the water has to go like up the straw, and it just, yeah, I know. I might have a think about that. Honestly, I think you should be concerned. I'm concerned myself sometimes. Oh no. If you're concerned for yourself, maybe you should find some help. Ooh, my cooking is level 20, which is great because there's an achievement. Also, I just noticed the words on stream music are still going. Which is great because that's another achievement. And honestly, I'm actually quite surprised that cooking is my first level 20 skill. Not gonna complain though. I feel like cooking in most games is the last skill I perfect. I did hang out with the creator of Minecraft on stream. Oh, that's so cool. Like, in a stream you did yourself? Or like in someone else's stream? Kappa, do you have a dead rat as hair? If the answer is no, you're still safe. You know, speaking of dead rats, I don't think I will ever see the Pokemon Gumshoes and not think of Donald Trump. What if I have an entire cornfield on my head? That would be quite corny. Badum. Dang it, I don't have like a sound redeem for that one. Badum. Oh. See, there's so many things that I need to do. And, you know, when I didn't have a chance to stream this stream at all this past weekend, I was just gonna take the weekend to chill, but then I thought, no, you know what? I'm actually gonna, like, set up this store that I wanted to set up for ages for all the games. And I finally did it. It literally took me the entire weekend. Like, I spent time with my dad, and, like, my family went out for that delicious meal Sunday night, but literally all of Saturday I was sorting this list out because my laptop is technologically challenged. So like I can't do all the fancy OBS stuff and stuff like that, but I can use websites, so I use the websites for it. Yeah, it's hard when I'm at home, I can't, or at my parents' house, I can't do as much as I can here because I don't have my PC, which definitely sucks. Makes things a little bit harder. What was it? Oh yeah, we wanted to go see Jack, didn't we? We need to check on Ulrich. But we're gonna check on Ulrich first. See if I can make my way back up here. Ooh.
Talker sent, what kind of sword does Donkey Kong use? A Banantana?
A Banatana. It sounded like that was still part of the joke. I didn't realise that was a punchline. SadieTron, you need to improve your enunciation, I beg you, please. Oh my god, it is Trump. Why did you tell me this? I'll never see this now. I'm sorry, Raz. I thought it was common knowledge that everyone just saw. I'm so sorry. I thought... Because when it first came out, everyone was like, that's Trump. You can't tell me that's not Trump. I didn't realise some people had been blessed with not seeing that. Honestly believe that Trump, Obama, and Biden sits together every Saturday night, plays 1 to 2 hours of Pokemon Emerald together. Just imagine. Pokemon Emerald, best game as well. But Talker, welcome in. Look at you barreling in with a Donkey Kong joke. I thought it was based on Trump too. It has to be, right? Sadly, I heard that one from a family friend 4 years... A family friend's 4-year-old. Ooh. Okay, there was a couple of jokes. Oh, you started it now. There was a couple of jokes that I sent my mum because, you know, good old Father's Day. Wrong phone. Good old Father's Day, during the meal, I of course had to bust out some dad jokes. So, oh, this is a good one. Guys, which is faster, hot or cold? Tell me what you think, and then I'll give you the punchline. No Googling. No Googling. Oh wow, yeah, it looks too similar to be a coincidence. 100%. The hair? Like, that's suspicious. That kid's got some comedy, even if she did stumble on Ban and Tana. Honestly, that is impressive if she did makeup. My sister, when she was a kid, she made up the joke, why did the baby cross the road? Because it was stapled to the chicken. Yeah, she made that when she was a kid, so no comment. Cold because a car go brr? No. That's just dumb. Oh my god, that's dark white. No idea. But no, you're wrong. Which is faster, hot or cold? Hot, because you can catch a cold. Oh, so funny. The next one's just a one, well, not a one-liner. It doesn't have a question. I'll just read it. Did you hear that NASA is about to launch a new mission to say sorry to aliens for Earth polluting space? It's called Apollo G. I love the bad jokes are just the best jokes. If it carries an orange or a burger in a future Pokemon game, then we can confirm 100% it was based on Trump. Just imagine. Oh, I need that sound effect. Even if it's just like for the dad jokes. I'm sure I've made a note of it somewhere, but let's see if I can add it again. Or I'll make another note just in case. I'm sure I've seen that. Yeah, I've been wanting to do some stuff after work today, but this week, but it's just been so hectic that either I chill or I grab an early night. I'll probably grab an earlyish night tonight. Oh, there's a wild gibble in chat if anyone wants to grab that. Talker, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I'm so sorry that we was it a Thursday stream? I think you missed, wasn't it? Oh, I'm sorry. But thank you for getting that 3 stream streak back. I appreciate it. I need my gibble. All the gibbles. But yeah, there is a gibble in chat if anyone wants to grab that. Yeah, and I was out the house. I'm sorry. It is hard as well with the Thursday streams because if any stream will be short, it will be the week streams. I can't remember if that one was shorter. Yeah, it can be... It can... To be fair, it is difficult having like 2 very different stream times. Because you would probably not be able to necessarily catch every stream. But the issue I have, and the reason I don't stream this time on Saturdays, is I like to relax in the evenings during the weekend. Ooh.
Razor's Trophy sent. Hey Sadie, did you know the inventor of the Ferris wheel and the inventor of the carousel never met each other? Yeah, apparently they moved in different circles.
I like that one. Also, congrats Kappa on the gibble. I'm a little bit jealous. Yeah, the issue I have is I like to relax in the evening on weekends. And also because back when I did stream 2 to 3 years ago, that was my streaming time, even during the week, was 11 till 4. So I don't know. Obviously I can't stream during the week 11 till 4 now because, like, I work, unfortunately. Very muchly sucks. But it is what it is. I'm honestly happy that, like I said before, that people still hang out from like back then that still hang out now. It just means so much to me. Even if my stream times have, you know, changed a bit. But it's also harder as well with COVID, isn't it? Because obviously COVID was a thing back then. Everyone was at home. Much less so now. Speaking of, I don't hear much of COVID anymore these days, but my colleague, his girlfriend just had COVID, so like it's a reminder that it's still out there. But I never, you know, I haven't heard about it in ages. What about you guys? Do you still hear like COVID cases around you? Because I haven't heard anything from what must have been a year till my colleague's girlfriend apparently caught it. He seems to be fine though. He doesn't seem to have caught it, which is a good thing, I guess. Right, the Fae realm is open again. I thought I'd seen enough. It's too late and I'm too tired for these words. Phosphorescent purple for a lifetime. Alright, we got the next quest. What does he want? My ice, my precious ice. The lake melted. How am I supposed to cut and sell ice? I'll be ruined. Yes, there do seem to be fish in there. You think I should pivot to fish? But that's ridiculous. I know nothing about fish. I'm an ice elf through and through. Maybe you're right. Well, would you be able to show me how to sell fish? Sell 3 mountain fish. Well, I can do that, I guess. I guess we're going fishing. And then once I sell these, I should be able to... Is this the actual story quest? It is. Interesting. Oh, okay. What is COVID? Just kidding. Haven't heard anything really. At least it's not just me that I heard or read the other day that, was it Portugal or Spain was getting like a new massive influx of cases or something? And a few around here, but I do live in a city. I do live in a town now. Muskellunge. I assume that's from the German because it means muscle lung, which is actually a very interesting name for a river fish. Because obviously you need muscular lungs for a... to be like a hiker for mountains, right? I do find it very interesting. A lot of games do use German words for like town names and stuff. Is there any news on the new Pokemon game? I haven't heard anything, which is a shame. I would like a new Pokemon game, but also I'm kind of happy if they do take a little bit of time. Is there another fish or have I missed? I'm sure I saw 3. I guess not. If I leave and come back, maybe another one will pop up. This is why I don't go hiking, I just die. 100% me too. Yeah, I wasn't actually trying to... Oh yeah, wait. Oh no, I think that's the thing we did on stream, where you can... I assume I can't. Yeah, so if I know a critter's language, I can, like, befriend them? I haven't done too much of that, though. Also, I forgot that thing was there. I don't know what that is. Muskellunge Sadie, it's a compound name. Muskellunge? What did I say? Huh? Ooh, that looks like a different fish. And there's new Dragon Ball game coming out in October. Ooh, see, I've never watched or played anything Dragon Ball. Which reminds me, I still need to figure out what new game I'm going to be streaming on Thursdays. I am debating Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, but since I'm working from home this week, I'm gonna use the time to maybe... I do need to do a poll for the community game for next weekend. I can't do this weekend, so I'll do the last weekend of the month. So I might do the same thing there and try and grab a few games and then maybe see what people want to see. Right, when I tell you it took 2 full months for me to find a royal queen bee. I saw one and it was flying out of reach. It was on top of a tent. I couldn't get up there. It was so annoying. And then I didn't see another one for months and I was like, please tell me you can't only find them out of reach. I was just wondering about that case I missed. Ah, because I missed the Nintendo Direct. No, I think with Nintendo Directs, they often don't show Pokemon stuff. I think they used to, but because Pokemon by itself is so big now, they just tend to do Pokemon Directs, and there's not usually any any Pokemon stuff at Nintendo Directs anymore. You got it, lunges and lunge feeding. Okay, what does the Muska mean? Because they're both definitely German words, Muskelunge. Also, did I go and sort my animals out? I think I did. We'll go and have a look. But what is it? Yeah, I don't know fishing very much, I will be honest. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't. Did I? Wait, no, I did. Maybe not? Okay, Flameheart. I have a feeling I probably won't be able to... Yeah, 8. I can't do that either. Ugh, that's annoying. Have I got 3 of these? I do. Okay, in that case, I'm just gonna plant the rest of these, I think. Yeah, has anyone got, like, any exciting plans for the summer? Because the 1st of July being so busy for us, I've booked off a week in July, partially as, like, a respite and a recovery from that, but also because it's mine and Enchel's anniversary in July. Which is quite funny, like, I don't think we entirely know when to celebrate it anymore because we got together in the middle of July and then he proposed to me at the end of July. So, like, I don't really know what we're doing. Hey, happy early anniversary, thank you! I don't think we've got anything planned, we're probably just gonna chill, but he is starting a new job, which is very exciting. He got confirmation for it today, I think, actually. Yeah, it was today. So... even though I got him a job at my workplace, it didn't pan out. It didn't really treat him very well. Which is a shame because it just goes to show what a difference like your team make. Oh, I don't have the right, okay. Really goes to show like how much difference a team can make because I love my team, which is why I recommended him to get the job, but he's on another team and that team is a lot more toxic, which is such a huge shame. He's such a hard worker. Like, if they would have just treated him right, he would have been such a boon. Boon to the company? I think is the right word. It is what it is. Muska is the short name Americans gave the fish, to be fair. It was a German ichthyologist who published it in a book, Freshwater Fish of the Americas, but he never actually saw or caught the fish. Interesting. To be honest, the middle of July has all the important dates for all the important people. Middle of July? I know you've got the 4th of July, which is American Independence Day. Which, fun fact, is also the voting day for the general election in the UK this year. I am so excited to see how that's going to go. If the Conservatives win, then there's going to be something heavily rigged in the system because everyone I've seen absolutely hates on them right now. So that will be very interesting to see. Yeah, usually people stay for the people, not the work. 100%. Like, sometimes work can be difficult. As I've kept saying, the 1st of July is like a huge crunch day in the company, but because my team are so supportive of each other, if someone has a bit of a lull, they'll pick up someone else's work. Like, we've got our own workloads, but like we help each other out and we don't play down each other's like weaknesses. Is that what you call? Like, we don't make fun of other people for their weaknesses. That everyone's happy to help each other, stuff like that. I don't know, it's great. It just sucks that he had such a bad experience, you know? The polls are all showing the Conservatives are dropping significantly. Yeah. That's what you like to see. I was a bit worried that people would forget everything they've put us through. But fortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case. They've done too many mess-ups. Looks like the Conservatives are having a rough time. Maybe they should consider adding some more drama to their campaign to spice things up. Who doesn't love a good plot twist in politics, am I right? I do not like plot twists in politics. But you get them anyway because they say, ooh, we're gonna do this, and then they don't do this, they do something else instead. Yeah, finally I can show you guys a little bit more of the mines. So this is the original mines where we were. I probably won't have time to show you guys the second mine. Normally what you do, at least to make a little bit of money, for anyone interested, you just go through and you harvest all the jewels. That's what you can see there. Another achievement for the jumbles, but I probably won't be getting that one today. You need to defeat 500. I think I'm like 450 or something. Fortunately, I do whack a couple of them over the head every single time I run through here, but not too many in every run. More drama, please, Sadietron. Don't give them ideas. Exactly, Sadietron for once. Shh. So I find it funny, Raz. I think in the one out of every 100 messages it's supposed to respond to, I think it's only been responding to you today. You are the 1 in 100. You mean like the last 150 years? Show us all the mines. Well, we'll see the other mines tomorrow. That one's a lot more complicated, so that one's gonna need like a full day. But this one you can kind of just blitz through. I'll skip to the next one. So there are a few floors where you get more jewels. Like here you can see rough peridot is on medium, whereas the other ones it's like low. So you can do floor 8 as well, but rough citrine isn't really worth the time. So I just do 12, 18 and 24 to get like a bunch of the jewels. Obviously the drop rates are going to be different every day. But the issue is as well, you've only got so and so many slots to actually sell things, so it doesn't make sense to really sell the low income things, if that makes sense. I do generally, or sometimes, collect the iron ore as well, because get a little bit of money out of that, but that's normally only backup anyway. It's lashed out at Torka's pun, I believe. Wait. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, my bad. You are the 1 in 75? Nope. I was trying to fly away and it wasn't working. Yeah, I like defeating the monsters in this mine. The other mine is a bit tougher. I think you're supposed to use the magic, but I don't like to. I just like hitting things over the head. Because that's how I like to do. Oh, there's another one. I can spell names, I swear. Honestly, like, with online names it can be really difficult. And the thing is as well, like, sometimes you add and subtract letters, so you think you pronounce the name one way, but it turns out actually you've been adding or subtracting a letter this whole time, and in your head. It's worse when you're a streamer or like someone who says the names, because if, for example, if I miss the, or let's say maybe instead of the Z in your name I read it as Rassastrophe, like, if I was just a viewer and I was reading your name as Rassastrophe in my head, it's not as bad, but if I as the streamer would be saying Rassastrophe, you'd be like, and I'd be like, oh god, I'm so sorry, I've been mispronouncing your name this entire time. Like, it's not too bad when you can just voice the incorrect name in your head. On the plus side, I don't know. On one hand, I feel like as a viewer you could and should correct the streamer, but on the other hand, I think some streamers can be a bit embarrassed about it. I always like to try and pronounce names correctly though, if I can. Ooh, there's a wild semi-pour in chat if anyone wants to grab that. I was hanging out in a stream the other day and we were bashing the poor simmies and Pan's poker check. I do not have it. Do I have the Ultra Ball for it? Wait, yeah, I was gonna say it's a water type, so I should be able to netball it. Now I know why people are nice to you at work. I just like whacking things over the head. That is correct. I am a little terror. I might be short, but I'm vicious. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm completely innocent, I swear. Also, I just realized I've been running through this. I'm supposed to be going to floor 24. See, on one hand, I feel like every night I do play games, it would be fun to stream, but on the other hand, it's so hard to like keep a track of what you're doing because like you're doing so many things all at once. I'm trying to follow chat while I'm trying to go through the mines, and only specific floors in the mine. So when I get to the next level, I'm supposed to teleport, but then I forget and I just keep exploring, which isn't a bad thing. I mean, I've got time to do it, so it's not too bad. And another thing is, like, when I'm not streaming, like when I'm just playing games, I like to make the most of every single second in the game. But obviously when I'm streaming, I need to focus more on the chat. So I don't make full use of every single minute in the game. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, I was just thinking, I don't know if I've got bombs, but I don't think I do. I don't think they're a thing in this game. To be honest, I've had people call me Rast before. I'm just like, meh. That's fair. I know some people can get really wound up about it and others alright. It does make me chuckle when... Because I assume maybe Sadie isn't a worldwide name. Worldwide global name. But sometimes I'll jump into a chat and I'll go like, Sadie! And I'll be like, oh no! This makes me a little uncomfortable. I do know you can speak, like you can say Sadie as in... Like you can spell Sadie with a Y, I'm pretty sure, like S-A-Y-D-I-E. Which maybe I should have done that, that would have been quite funny. Oh well, it's too late now. 40. But like, I get it. I think if it's a stream I would hang out more often in, I might say something, but at that point, like, it's too late, so do you just put up with it, you know? Whereas that's the first time I've been called a surgical implement? A trocar. I did not know that that was a surgical... Wow. Your knowledge is impressive. I had no idea that was a thing. You're most welcome. Sadie, I know! I'm not Sadie! I'm a happy! I'm a happy... Oh my god, I should call myself like Happy Sadie and then people would be like, Happy Sadie, and it'll be like contradictory. That would be quite funny. You see, I try and drink quickly, and it just doesn't work. So I'm just sat here in silence forever. Not big enough. It's funny because Enchar was sat next to me. So he bought himself, right? One or two... Oh, that reminds me. He popped into game, and he got me this. And I was going to open it at the start of stream. But I figured we'll do it at the start of Saturday's stream. One of the 151 Pokemon card with a binder, which is very cool. And he bought himself one or two cards of packs of Magic cards. I don't know the set or anything. I don't understand Magic at all. But he pulled out of these one or two card packs the most expensive card out of the whole set. Like, you couldn't believe it, which is just insane. Like, what are the chances out of the... Because obviously when you buy one pack, it could be anything. Not big enough, which one? Yeah, and Charles was sat next to me, like, putting his card in his deck, and I turned to him and was like, oh, dang it, what question should be question of the day? I'm pretty sure he just said, how big is my bald head? But welcome back, Oscar. I hope you had fun. Right. It is 9 PM. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to the summer. I'm just curious to see how warm / cold it's going to be, because we're supposed to get a heat wave again. But we were also supposed to get snowstorms during the winter, and I think I saw maybe one snowflake. I forgot to tell you guys! So, when I started this job, I had to park down the bottom of the hill at the train station car park, right? Because there wasn't enough spaces. And I now have my own parking spot at the office. And I save myself about 10 minutes a day because I don't have to do all that walking. I get home before 5:30 nowadays. Let's go! It's so good. Oh, it makes me so happy because rather than like doing all that walking because I'm lazy, I can just walk straight into the office. Personal parking spot, I know! So instead of like, because when I go, I go down this little route and you would like turn off here to go to my workplace, but instead I have to keep driving down the hill. It's only a small hill, mind, but you know, it's still a hill. So I have to drive a bit longer, then I have to walk all the way up. And now I don't have to do that anymore, which is great. So yeah, that made me very happy. And I forgot to tell you guys until just now. Heatwave, I can't wait. Do you like the heat then? Because I'm not a huge fan of solid heat. Like, I like it when it's warm, but not like boiling. I think for me, the perfect temperature is like 22 to 24. See, I haven't been to any of the festivals. I never know where they are. So, I don't know. Maybe I can find it this time. I love it. See, the way I see it is you can... Also, this is what I mean. So you can put in like animals and then you leave them in there and you can see them. And they leave these little things behind for you. So you can like collect their shell bits and stuff like that. Yeah, I always say like, with the cold you can wrap up, but with the hot, if you're like too hot, you can't take off your skin. Like you're stuck with your skin. Which is why arguably I prefer the heat, the cold more. And I've always also experienced heat stroke, but not frostbite. So again, the cold will out for me there. not a fan of not a fan of that. I'm weird. I'm very heat resistant, but I get cold really quick. Ooh, interesting. I also get cold really quick, but I also really struggle in the heat. So you know, I've got the I've got the worst of both worlds, which is quite depressing. 40 degrees, I'm fine. 15 degrees, I'm freezing. At 15 degrees? Wow. 15 is like, I mean, it's a little bit cold, but when I consider 20 as like my perfect temperature, yeah, 15 I think is still alright for me. Like, if you can't take off your skin, get a freaking fan. It's not that hard. But apparently fans can make you hotter because they make the surrounding air move faster, which generates, like, heat. So, yeah. I guess there is that tip where you put a bowl of ice in front of them, in front of the fan. But I guess you can't necessarily do that in an office. Or when you've got, like, you know, no ice machine. Yes, Sadie, troca is the proper name for a... Ooh. Do I want to... No, I saw fluid. I'm sorry, I can't read that. I'm not good with with needles and stuff like that. But I will take your word for it. It sounds... Yeah, with Raz saying that's horrific, I'm sorry, I'm not going to read that. Ooh. I'm not good with needles and body fluid. I could not do biology because of the whole body fluid thing. I was pretty good at science. As soon as we started talking about body fluids, I was out. And needles as well. Like I did get all my COVID vaccines. I think there was like 3 in the end. But it was a struggle. My dad came with me every time, and the very first one I had, I broke down outside and they actually got me a wheelchair. I insisted no. Like they insisted, so I was like, all right, fine. And I was actually hyperventilating as well, and the nurse was like, so bearing in mind it's COVID, right? It's COVID time, start of COVID times. They insist on you wearing a mask. She actually asked me, would you like to take off your mask, because I was hyperventilating? And then I said to her, like, no, I think it's actually helping. Like, you know how you've got like this paper bag when you're hyperventilating, and it like you breathe in, because it's actually, hyperventilating is actually not having enough carbon dioxide, not the fact it's not enough oxygen. And I explained to her, like, I said, no, I think it's actually helping, a bit like a paper bag. And the look she gave me, I still can vividly remember it. It was like a mixture of surprise and like, basically her facial expression just how do I explain it? Basically she was very surprised, I think, that I was thinking so rationally despite the fact I was struggling so hard. That's the only way I can explain it. Her face went from like surprised to, oh yeah, that's a thing, to like shock from like, wait, you can think like that in this state? I wish I could have like recorded it or something. You know, I was literally saying at work today, I wish you could record your dreams. I wish you could record your dreams and like look back on them. I think that would be amazing. Maybe one day. 40 Celsius, I'm frying like an egg in a pan. 15 degrees, I'm good. Minus 15, I'm slightly chilly. Minus 25, then I'm getting out the winter gear. Minus 55, then I'm cold? That's insane. This inventory is no way taken from Breath in the Wild. Huh? Wait, this one? I'd be horrified at some of my dreams, I'm sure. I'm sure I would be too. I had a dream last night. I can't remember what it was. But you know when you wake up and it leaves this, like, almost this feeling. But, like, you can't quite put your finger on what feeling. But it just leaves you with this emotion. And I woke up like that, but it was a very weird... I can't even explain it. Like, it was almost like feeling in awe. Like, I woke up and I was like, whoa. I'm looking at the Breath of the Wild inventory and it's almost identical. Ooh, interesting. See, I've never played Breath of the Wild. Also, this guy is back here, so that must mean we've got a baby to collect. So we're gonna go and grab that quickly before making our way back. I love the... I love this thing, though. I think it's absolutely adorable. Also, I'm pretty sure when I put the food in before, it didn't actually show in the trough, but I might be making that up. Also, how do you guys feel about games that are technically... Wow, there is me saying it took me 2 whole seasons to find a queen bee, and I find 2 in the span of 20 minutes on stream. But yeah, how do you guys feel about DLCs for games that are, like, basically complete? Because I understand, like, the need for DLCs, but... Well, I understand the appeal for them. But also, I feel like... Then again, I guess it brings you back to the game, doesn't it? Burb? Hey, Talker, you caught my burb! I don't think it should be called burb, though. Call it Sprig. Spring! I'll call it Spring. There we go. We got another baby! And sometimes you wake up and you're like, did I just dream I was a pencil? Honestly... Have you guys ever lucid dreamed? Because I lucid dreamed once and I was in a jungle and I was swinging from the vines, and that's the only time I've ever done it. But yeah, dreaming you were a pencil, that's interesting. Alright, I don't actually have enough to breed the next one, so that'll probably be tomorrow. It's working? What's working? The pencil? I haven't had the pleasure. Ah. Yeah, I've only ever done it once. What about, do you have nightmares? Because I haven't had nightmares in a very long time, and I read up on it that gamers apparently, or some gamers, can basically avoid having nightmares because they create solutions to the problem in their brains. And I've had multiple. I've had one where looking at a female ghost in a mirror kills you, but I befriend this ghost, and behind its back I go like, look away, go away, you're gonna die. So basically I'm up front, I'm this friend, but behind the scenes I'm like saving people. And then there was another one, there was a zombie apocalypse. I was running from zombies and I parkoured up. I didn't die because I could parkour. Stuff like that. I think it's so fun. Also, there's a wild Carablast in chat if anyone wants to grab that. There's a lot of bugs today. I can actually use all of my netballs, which is brilliant. Let's go. Right, I didn't actually pick that up. There we go. So yeah, that's another cool feature. So in this game you have base seeds, and then you use fertilizers to create these unique crops. So for example, these frost beets and these spuds, whatever they're called, they came originally from potatoes and possibly beet seeds. And from the same seeds, I got the... Whoop. From the same seeds in this world, I got these potatoes and garlic, or beets and garlic, one or the other. I very rarely have nightmares, but I get them when I'm very stressed or when in real life stuff is going down. That's fair. Yeah, bug focus achievements too now. Ooh, I don't know. Also, I caught it, let's go. My Pokedex is filling up nicely tonight. These netballs are doing their work. which I'm very happy to see. Yeah, I'm not too sure about this event. I don't follow the events too closely, to be fair. I probably should. Probably should. But I do not. Right, we've got these. Put them away here. But yeah, Raz, do you work from home full time then? Because like I only work from home every other week, which is why if you've been hanging out in that chat this week, I haven't been around. Because I can't. So I keep saying achievements, but what I mean is tasks. I know what you mean, yeah. I'm exactly the same. If they mean something similar, I probably will accidentally say the wrong thing. I'm the same. So Sadie, in a zombie apocalypse... In a zombie apocalypse situation, watch out for the zombies. That was a hard sentence to say, but what's a zombie? Also, this is the second mine now, so this is in the Fae realm. And basically, here you've got miasma, which you can't breathe in. So I've actually fixed the outside area so I can actually walk out there now. But it's the same kind of principle. I do go to the 8th floor in this area, but you've got floor 8, 12, 18, and 24. And sometimes you're lucky and other times you're not. But yeah, the monsters in this area are a bit harder to defeat, so I actually go invisible so they don't bother me. I know there's no like experience or anything, so I'm not too fussed. But like those things aren't too bad, but sometimes these statues come to life and they are tough. So rather than just struggling with that, I just end up going with the easy way out and just going invisible. I can work from home or the office, and I can choose whatever I wish, so I'm in sometimes and home sometimes. Do they give you like a specific number of days? Like, do they say you need to be in the office at least 60% of the time? Because I know some workplaces do that. Or is yours like completely flexible? Today in office, tomorrow working from home, so you may spot me in stream again. Aw, I won't be hanging out tomorrow, it's my office week. Aw, but I'm sure you'll have fun for the both of us. Maybe I'll see you next Friday. Whoop. There we go. But yeah, this dungeon's pretty tough. So I'm a bit concerned about the next one. Like I said, I think they might want you to use magic, but when it comes to video games, I'm generally more of an archer or warrior. I never really default for the magic. Oh, that skin bear attack in RDR too. Yeah. That was weird. Speaking of, I was watching... So, I don't know if you guys have heard of it, the Chaos mod in RDR2. You can apparently have stream chat, like interact with it, or you can make it completely random. It looked crazy fun, and honestly, I'm half tempted to get the game. But like, I don't know really what the game entails. They recommend 2 days out of 5 in the office. Oh, but nobody cares. There's people who haven't ever seen The Office, and we've been in this building for 1.5 years now. We make a good team. I always end up with magic. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know what it is. Magic just never appealed to me. Oh, that's cool, though. Like, recommending only? Oh, that sounds like a workplace I want to work at. Yeah, Raz, can you like shoot me the details? Because then at least I never have to go into the office either. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I don't need to know where you work. That'd be a bit creepy. I just want to find a workplace like that, where they trust you to do your job, and as long as you do your job, you can be wherever you want or need to be. Oh, that sounds like a dream. But yeah, when you say you end up with magic, like, do you generally play like magic attacker or like a support? Because I know a lot of the time support is magic as well, isn't it? Yeah, because in my workplace they treat us a bit that'd be a bit creepy. I'm sorry. Yeah, in my workplace they treat you a little bit like babies. Where they've done it now, so if you work at home for any sort of reason, like in a, because for us you've got 1 week in the office and 1 week working from home. If for any reason at all you work from home if you work from home in a week, yeah, see those things are tough. Then you have to come in like another week where you're normally working from home because they need you to be in the office at least 50% of the time. I don't know. I don't know. It just frustrates me. Like, as long as you get your work done, what is the problem? I still look for people in the vicinity of the city because there will be days when they may ask you to come in depending on the team. No, that's fair. That is fair. That does make complete sense. I say avoid RDR2. There's a burning, tongs, castration, but massive amounts of racism, crass jokes, way more cursing than I do, and lots of blood and gore. Oh, really? Ah, see, it looked fun. This guy I was watching. In that case. Suppose I might have to. I don't know, you know, I've been playing a lot of like chill farming games because my life at the moment needs like the chillaxation. But I've also really been in the mood for like a realistic looking game where you can like explore and stuff, but I don't own anything like that at the moment, and well, I probably do, but just nothing I'm in the mood for. And then I also can't see anything like that that like tickles my fancy. So like, I don't know. I want to play something where I can like explore and fight things, but I don't know what. First world problems, eh? I don't know, I just want something where I can kind of relax, but like not completely relax. And I saw a post just like before stream saying like that it's a completely valid reason to not enjoy a game because it's too difficult. Which, you know, it reminds me of Story of Seasons. I play Story of Seasons on Seedling mode not because it's hard, but because I just genuinely want to relax. Like, Seedling mode, I think, decreases prices of seeds by like 10%, something like that, and just all around makes the game a little bit easier to get through fast. And it's not because I struggle, it's just because I want to have a good time. I do like it when they have settings like that in a game, I think. Yeah, they won't do that here. As long as you hit your targets, you work from home as much as you want. See, that just sounds like a perfect company. Is it like a local company, or is it like a big company, like a global company, or even like a national one? Because I feel like the smaller, more local company that maybe have just like the one are generally more flexible. But then again, I say that my last company, so this company now I work for is like a huge chain, whereas the one before was just like a couple of friends starting up their own company. And like, they're both as bad as each other. Because my old company was the same. If you worked from home for any reason, oh, you had to jump through all sorts of hoops to work from home on a day where you weren't supposed to. And the really frustrating thing about that company was you had to be in the office Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you worked from home Tuesday, Thursday. So you had to pack up everything every single day. Which is just annoying. It seems like such a waste of time. Also, as usual, there will be a quick break, quick ad break in a minute where we will play words on stream. So as usual, Oscar, if you're here, go to the toilet now so you can play words. For anyone else, we will be pausing the gameplay just to play a little bit of words while they run through. The issue is realistic exploration combat equals blood and gore, or as I say, Saturday night in Canada. Jesus. Oh yeah, I play games for a story and just to relax a bit, so I never go nightmare mode. I sometimes go easy mode in games for that reason. I don't care that people make fun of me for it. Yeah, see, everyone enjoys games differently, don't they? Oh, it's a pretty big company. That's good, because normally, like, the bigger companies are the ones that are more stuck in their ways, I find. Word practice, yes, so you can win some more against me. Oh, it was quite funny how we kept beating each other to the words, though. You may like Medieval Dynasty or Ranch Simulator. They both feature exploration, they both have combat, and they both lack gratuitous gore. I think Medieval Dynasty is actually a good call. Ooh. You know what, because I was saying I kind of want to play Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth, but Medieval Dynasty is a good shout as well. Medieval Dynasty. I feel like Ranch Sim is probably something I'd be better off doing off stream. I might do like a first stream on that, and then maybe kind of do what I did for FaeFarm. What was the other one? Oh, okay, there's the ad break. Right, that no. Got post-it notes, Raz, don't worry. Right, as usual, I will see you guys shortly.